Hello guys, I'm back with another video. I'm probably gonna roll a joint real quick while I'm talking to you motherfuckers because I got something to do later. I'm gonna go to play some basketball, but um, let me just give a little quick rundown of what I've learned about Anne Frank. I listened to the audiobook again just for you motherfuckers, and what I realized is that at the beginning, she's basically giving you an overview of her life and how she got into that situation. She talks about the Germany and Hitler and how his laws have negatively impacted the Jewish community living in Germany at the time. Jews couldn't go to the park. Jews couldn't ride bikes. Jews couldn't go into like they were banned from certain stores. Like it was basically like slavery, but worse. I feel. Was it worse than slavery? I don't know. I mean, because during slavery, people weren't allowed to go into the Jim Crow, actually, I'm kind of missing. But Jim Crow, black people weren't allowed to go into white people's stores because they were black. So the crime was being black. Now, this time, switch it around. The crime is that she was Jewish, right? Now, the crime was that she was Jewish. That was her crime. That was her only crime. What's my crime? What have I done in my life? Have I done anything bad in my life? No, man. I'm a good person, man. I'm a nice person. I don't try to hurt people. I'm a good person. But anyways, before we get to the crux of the point, yeah, I'm just looking at these fucking receipts. Makes me disgusted. Looking at what I spent money on. PS5, The Last of Us. You guys want to see it? I don't know if you guys can see it right there. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just a fucking receipt. But... yeah, man. The other day I was reading the comments on my channel, right? And everybody is a fucking hater. Everybody fucking hates me, dude. None of you fuckers like me, and I know that. Man, some nice weather today, though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It was some pretty nice weather today, that's for sure. All right, let me grab the garnish real quick. Here we go, baby. This is Amnesia. Let's roll it up real quick. Trying to grab the grinder real quick. It's on the other side. Oh man, like, oh shit. Alright, grab some papers as well. Alright. I should probably move the bed out of the way and like position my room in a different light instead of putting it right here. Whatever. So let's get started, man. Normally, what I want to do is let me try to fix my nose real quick. Where's my towel at? Probably should have paused it, but I really don't care, man. You fuckers don't watch my shit anyways. But how do I feel today? I mean, I woke up at 9. Then I slept in bed, just scrolled through YouTube Shorts for like an hour. Then I looked at the UFC schedule for the fights that I'm going to check out later. Then I watched a few fights. Then I watched something else. Oh, man, I'm so bored, dude. These days, life is pretty fucking boring. Isn't it? I mean, imagine if I was a fucking millionaire, dude. Like, what would I do with $1 million? $1 million fucking dollars, baby. The fuck would I do with that shit? If I had $1 million, What would I do with that money? Honestly, I really don't know. I mean, thinking about it, hookers. I mean, hookers sounds interesting, but at the same time, it's like they've all been fucked like 10,000 times. They have AIDS. It doesn't really sound that appealing anymore, to be honest. Because men typically like women that are not really virgins. I mean, that's the common misconception. I don't know, man. Would I rather fuck a virgin girl, or would I rather fuck a chick that's fucked 20 dudes versus a girl that's fucked 0 dudes? Do you know how rare? Like, honestly, I don't think you guys realize how rare a virgin is. How many girls have I even slept with in my life? Like two? Like two chicks, two, that's it. And that was like years ago. I haven't boinked anyone in like years, which is a good thing. I'm very careful with whomever I associate. I know I've been saying on any of my videos that I like to smash prostitutes and hookers and all that stuff, but in reality, the reality is that I haven't actually smashed a prostitute in. I've never smashed a prostitute ever in my entire. Never ever have I touched a prostitute or smashed a prostitute ever in my life. But I said that in previous videos, so you guys probably don't believe me. I mean, I wouldn't believe me because I would be looking at, okay, he's saying this and then he's saying that. How am I supposed to believe which one? Believe whatever you want, man. Believe whatever you want. But moving on to the next topic. I mean, shit. What was I gonna do? I mean, I was gonna go play some pool at Birdie's, but those people over there in that place, man, it's just, I always feel like I never belong anywhere that I am in the Netherlands. Because, yeah, I mean, I speak some Dutch. I can speak enough Dutch to where I can have a conversation, but at the same, not like a full on conversation, like fully like nuanced. No, 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 no. Like a simple convo. But even if I knew, okay, let's create a dream scenario, right? And I'm not using this as a cop out to not learn Dutch. I'm not using it as a cop out, but I'm just telling you guys how I think. Even if I did know Dutch, and I'm not saying that I'm not gonna learn it, I am gonna learn it. But even if I did know Dutch, these motherfuckers still wouldn't accept me because of this. You see what this? You see this right here? They like this instead. They like this. But they don't like this. They like this part. It's okay. I mean, people can like whoever they like, but I'm just telling you guys my experience. So you go over there, you're just chilling, do your thing. Obviously, no, it's not even the language barrier. It's more so you're different. Even though I'm born in Den Helder. Even though I was born in the Netherlands and I'm just as Dutch as they are. How kind of ironic, right? In a way, that and I'm not triggered. I'm just kind of looking at it. But then at the same time, even when I was in England, I still wasn't accepted by them because I'm not English. I'm Dutch, but then I'm not Dutch because I don't speak Dutch. So because I don't speak Dutch, I'm not Dutch, but my paper says I'm Dutch. My passport, that piece of paper says I'm Dutch. But even if I was to know Dutch and I had that little piece of paper, people would still not accept me as Dutch. So, you can't please, but what I've learned is that you basically can't please everybody. It's kind of sad, actually. You'll never be accepted no matter how much you try or how hard you try. It's kind of similar to Korean culture, right? No matter what you do there, you're never going to be. And in Japan, never going to be accepted either. Wow. I mean, it's slightly better here than Japan, obviously, because Japan's a bit more homogeneous, right? But yeah, I'm gonna take my talents elsewhere. You know? Think about certain shit, and you think about how Anne Frank. Well, what did Anne Frank go through? She. Well, this situation is not even comparable to Anne Frank. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying, like. I'm just saying, like. She was so talented, dude. Like, such a fucking talented artist. Or a writer, artist, writer, same shit. But she was so fucking talented, man. And the Germans just killed her because she was Jewish. Wow. You think about shit like that and it's like, wow. And it was a Dutch person that ratted them out. And it was a Dutch person that ratted out Anne Frank. A Dutch person ratted her out, of course. I mean, to save their own life, but also for a reward. Right? Because during that time, the Nazis would give the Dutch people that ratted out the Jewish, they would give them rewards and money and prizes and stuff like that. But then when you really think about it, morally, you're living in the Netherlands during World War II. Why would you give up your neighbor just so you can have a prize? So in reality, most people will give up on you, or will give you up for the slightest prize or the slightest reward. So in reality, you can't really trust most people. Anne Frank, there you go. That's the example right there, dude. But then everyone's gonna say, "Oh, that was a long time ago, man. Things change, bro." That's like, how many years ago was Anne Frank died? How many years ago did she die? She died in 1945, right? So that was what, 22 plus 55? My math is getting kind of shitty. 55 plus 20, 75 plus 2, 79 plus 1, 80, whatever. 79 years. So 79 years. Is that even really that long though? Like, how long is, like, 79 years? Like, there's people that are living right now that were living during World War II. There's people that are living right now that were living during, I don't know, is there people living during World War I? But I don't know. But, you know, the thing is, I don't understand how people can say that's such a long time ago when it's only one person. A generation is not even a generation. A generation is like 100 years. That's like 8 decades. 8 decades. Which is a long time if you look at it from the perspective of your own life. But that's something that you can actually measure. Like, you can actually measure that. 78 years, dude? That's not even that long ago, dude. That's like fucking one person, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? And obviously, yeah, technology changed drastically in that time. But, like, still, humans are definitely capable of doing some fucked up shit to other people. That's true. That's for sure. I mean, that book definitely told me that. Now, why did she have such a shitty relationship with her mom as opposed to her dad? Personality clash, mainly a personality clash, and because the mother favored her sister, who was Margot. Like, the mom favors Margot, and the dad favors Margot, but he's also a little bit fair to Anne. You would say, like, if you could measure both parents, the mom is selfish, self-righteous, arrogant. The dad is more so soothing and caring, but he's more unbiased, you could say. Yeah, but also she's a child and she's living in this country and she's hiding in an attic. Just the whole situation's just disgusting. Like, really thinking about it, like, you really actually try to analyze that situation, you're just disgusted, because it's disgusting, bro. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, bro. Like, the things that happened to her in that fucking book. And her mom was a fucking bitch, though, isn't it? Like, during the whole fucking book, she was always, like, talking shit to Anne, always making her feel bad. It's quite sad, actually.